Welcome to Short Prints. These are weekly videos where we highlight a topic in the hobby, all brought to you by the Card Shop Show. Let's get it! So WATA graded video games. This is something that a lot of people are a little bit under the radar still. All video games have a special place in so many people's hearts and minds because of the nostalgic element of them. Nintendo in the 80s, right, into the 90s. Then you have Atari back farther then. In the mid 90s, you have Sega, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, the handheld game come out. What we're seeing now is this influx in 2021 of people buying WATA graded video games. Now you can get them two ways. One, you can get the games graded as a sealed package, and of course those are much more valuable because they're unopened. So this is something new, is WATA graded video games, and so I think this is an emerging market for people. So at Meelypops we have sports cards, we have gaming cards, we have autographs, we do coins, we do comics, and something that I want to get more into is graded video games. So WATA is a company that has been out for a little while, but they've seen a really just hike in prices, and as you can see, what they do is they encapsulate these games. This one, this Ken Griffey Jr. winning run, old school Super Nintendo, as you know, it's actually sealed. And when the games are sealed, see, I can't even get my words out. When the games are sealed, they give it a seal rating that goes up from A++ down to I think C or something like that in terms of the seal of the game. And then they actually grade the game as an overall grade rating right here. And then it's important. Some of these markers, the year that it came out, you can also see on the side. The grade on the side, but let me show you on the back, which is one of the reasons why I'm really big on this. So if any of you guys who study comics know, they put on first appearances, who wrote the comic, who did the comic, they put on maybe the storyline, they put on the authors, they put on the writers, they put on the illustrators. They do the same thing here on these WATA games, right? So this one's telling you who the music is composed by, what's going on here, who made this. But sometimes you'll see, like with Mario, it'll say like first appearance of Mario, first appearance of Luigi, first story of Mario, whatever. And I think this is kind of where we're going to see the translation of comics and coins and cards into video games, which, I mean, myself, Joe, you're filming, and everybody that I know of who's involved in the shop knows video games. And so this is a sealed old school Ken Griffey Jr. winning run, and I see this stuff being so undervalued right now. It is almost the end of March 2021. It'd be interesting to look back and see what the market has done from now in the next 3, 4, 6 months, because I have a feeling this stuff is really going to jump. So we're going to have a little feature of this in the store. Once we get more inventory, we'll put more of this in the store. But this is WATA graded video games, which I'm really excited about. And this case is pretty substantial too. It's a nice case, built pretty strong, and the label I think is pretty cool. So check it out, WATA. Versus a complete in box, or maybe where you have an instruction booklet, the manual, the cardboard, the inner packaging, but it's not sealed. So there's two ways to grade. For me, I think the value is going to be in the sealed ones when you can find them. You know, they grade the seal, they do all these elements. But what I'm watching is heritage auctions, other mainline auction places, PWCC on eBay auctions. The volume of WATA games is only increasing. And we're seeing more and more sales. The streamlined stuff, the Marios, the Zeldas, the Pokemon. These things are not selling for $100, $500, $1,000. You know, I think I just saw an auction where Mario, highest graded WATA sealed was $800,000 or something like that. There's a market emerging in this, and I think it's something to pay attention to, especially if you are into collecting or collecting just general collectibles outside of the card space. So make sure you take a look at it and you'll have fun with it. I mean, obviously for me, I bought a Mario Kart recently, 64, because I used to own all my friends on Mario Kart, but it's fun to have that, right? And then a high grade element of that that's sealed, which now obviously can go up in value. Shout out to all you guys back in college and high school. You know who it is. It gave you a good whooping on Mario Kart with Toad. Hope you enjoyed that episode of Short Prints. Please LCS, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.